All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for My Dress Up Darling, Season 2, Episode 11. All right, we've got the group cosplay deal.
Yep.
Marin has resolved that she's going to confess to Gojo.
After.
All
right, cool. And we do definitely have that drama with Akira that Marin is not privy to.
Yes.
That I'm sure will complicate things.
Yeah, it'll probably be brought up in some way through the group cosplay, but because of Amane, because of all the other characters who are in the know of this here, in some ways it could be done rather smoothly.
Yes.
We also have some pretty cool stuff set up with the sisters who are going to be involved in this here, and we're seeing also a lot of ways in which Juju or Sajina has her own kind of issues with this as well and is not communicating regarding that, but really just wants to have her sister be happy here, so she's begrudgingly being a part of this here. So it could be a really fun way to have like a group friend kind of touching base with everyone kind of episode and
handling
having
drama
that happen because of drama being brought up.
Right.
So I would love to see this be maybe less soapy and more like, oh, okay, I'll handle so-and-so, you handle so-and-so, and then we'll kind of bring things back together. After this episode. But there's some fun things that could come to the surface here really quickly.
Because we still don't know what Akira told Gojo. And, everybody. So like we don't actually still know what the situation is.
Yeah, there's something that happened probably in the past, probably with regards to them both being in this community.
Where she fundamentally
just
does not like Marin.
So we will find out why. But yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Oh
shit.
Oh no! This is Akira. No! Oh!
Well, Christ. I hate her parents so much. Okay.
Ikebukuro Station. Yeah. Okay. Oh!
So maybe...
Oh.
Okay.
Wait. This is tied to the season 1 cosplay.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh shoot! Wait.
There were thoughts that I had when we get that first part of the backstory, right? Of how it might apply to the present. But she does do cosplay now. She does prop making, so it's
kind of
right. Like and I'm sure she keeps it private and all that stuff, right? But like,
my brain is aflutter right now
because I was thinking
that was the whole thing with Shion and Neon and everything.
I believe so.
Yeah. Where they had the whole like military uniform cosplays and everything.
Because I was thinking maybe it'd be something where Marin's confidence in enjoying these things, despite her being older, is what she doesn't like. But she is, like, Akira is involved with this hobby now, right? Like she clearly...
Well, it's because maybe... Yeah.
Like, even if she's carrying the pain from what her parents did, she has found her own way to be able to still have that hobby.
Right. So in some way, it could be just lamenting what she lost, and she doesn't like seeing people being able to be so confident in that. But that wouldn't really translate to just hating
Marin specifically, Or
at least you wouldn't think it would. Mentaiko? What is mentaiko?
Nope.
Ah. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
リセメ買ったら入らなかった。じゃあウィッグもカラコンも揃ってるから、あとスタジオ代さえ払えばただでジュジュちゃんのブラックロベリアが見られる。コスしに来てくれますかね。今週の土曜ロケハンってスタジオに来てもらって。
Ah, you're getting a little clever with this.
プライズどう？
Oh no.
したらめっちゃ喜ぶ。
Yeah, that's because different people are different.
Yeah.
間違いないよ。
Nope.
本当ですか。
Oh no.
ジュジュ様喜ぶだろうな。
She's gonna be pissed.
聞いてません。
Yeah.
それに誰もがサプライズ。
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
コスしない理由。しんじちゃんには信じようって言ったみたいだけど、胸と動画もだよね。私それ全部解決できないんだよな。
Yeah, and you can do forced perspective for the height.
本当に勝手に進めた私たちが悪い
あは
し、見たら気分が高揚しちゃって、
おー
あの時はどうかしてて。
And just trying on the outfit does not mean that there need to be pictures.
私がコスしない理由が分かったん
Well,
です。
your sister?
ああ、なんとなく私と同じかも。
Oh,
できなかったら帰ります。
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, just experiment.
Thank you. Yeah.
作業するって説明しないと。
昨日伝えてます。
そっか。
Cool.
道具初めて見る。人形ワカナも作ってるの？
まだ練習中です。
何年もやってこないとできることじゃないよね。長い時間かけて積み重ねてきたことが形に残る。
Right. Right. Oh, and with her
Yep.
backstory, that makes so much sense too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
このペチコートかわいいでしょ。見えないところも可愛くしたいしさ。リリコンブラからつけようか。うん、いいね。コルセットあるし。
Incredible.
これくらいかな。私谷間ができたの初めてで。
Oh.
私ダブル A カップでダンソーの
Wow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
これが一
I
番
like
だ
how
ね。
simple it was too. It's just, nah, wear these, put on a corset.
Yep.
好きだからこそしないって考えもいいと思う。
But it's also fine to cosplay a character you don't have the same body type of.
身長190近い男子高校生ですっごいイケメンで顔は薄いし背も
Yeah,
30
whole foot.
自虐じゃなくて事実としてね。
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Yes. No shame here.
もう本当にショックで
Oh.
ラジオ来ただけの私だったの。これが現実なんだって思い知らされたし、私がコスしてごめんねってすごく落ち込んだ。
Oh.
好きで好きでどうしようもなかったの。
And so then you got creative.
変な話だけど朝に申し訳ないなってふと思って、
This is so sweet.
Hmm.
せめて写真の中だけでも司に近づけるように
Right.
Exactly.
工夫するとずっと考えてきたわけよ。みやちゃん昔
Because I have this very helpful photographer friend.
Mm-hmm.
もう10年やってるな。10
Yeah.
年気づいたらって感じだけどね。メイク始めるよ。
All right.
私が司のために費や
Let me show you 10 years of training. Yeah.
コンタクトを再利用するなんて思ってもいませんでした。
ワカナやっぱり細かい作業とすごいリアル。
Yeah, he's very, very patient, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's done this for a long time.
Yeah, practicing for Hina dolls, so.
俺、本格的に小道具を作るのは
角作れるよ。
本当ですか？
作るのって楽しい。
Hey, when did you get started, you know?
もっとあったんだ。もっと作ってみたい。
やりなよ。
Oh, and she's getting to encourage him
Yeah.
in the way that someone probably she wish would have encouraged her. Yeah.
完成。
Nice.
重ねよう。
本物みたいだ。アキラさんは
Here we go.
始めてどのくらいですか？
コスプレ自体始めたのが短大入って
Yeah, there it is. College, yeah. Getting away from parents, yep.
合わせで人数足りないからって頼まれたのが最初だった。
ありますか？
おお、今年やったやつならあるかな。
ルナ社長、アキラさんだったんですか？
Looks great.
Oh!
コスプレに興味があったわけじゃないのに。
Heh.
Oh,
興
you
味がな
did.
かったのに。
Yeah, you absolutely did.
どうして引き受け続けたんですか？
Good question.
Oh! This is so sweet.
一回だけ。
あれ、尾形さん
Oh
同じゼミの。
no. Oh fuck.
尾形 田さんも列好きなの？
Uh-huh.
やっぱり列は当たり前のように好きだよね。するか。ミヤちゃんの女装見たい。
自分の人生にはいいことなんて起こらないと思う。
Roll credits.
でも短大で2人と会って初
Yeah.
めて自分のままでいていいん
You
だ。
don't have to listen to what your parents
嘘つ
said.
かなくていいんだ。
Well, you can
Yeah.
just
Be
you can just
yourself.
be passionate about the things that you're passionate about.
Yeah.
宮子と鈴鹿に頼まれたことを引き受けたいし叶えてやる。
遅くなりました。タコパの材料買ってきます。
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
私に似合ってるかしら。
Oh, she can't look up.
She's gonna cry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
すっごく似合ってる。やっぱりお姉ちゃんは何でも似合う。
Oh.
そう言ってもらえて嬉しいわ。
Yeah.
おいおいマリンちゃんどうした？
This looks so perfect, yeah.
ただでさえ劇場版の衣装それをジュジュ様が着てるだけで涙出る。
No. Your whole existence is fan service.
撮影しよう。
Photo time. Yes.
There you go. Yeah. With a background like that.
全身入れるなら煽りで撮影。
Mm-hmm.
背景を入れない。
Right. So nothing that you can scale it against.
Yep. Uh-huh.
相馬くんこそめっちゃ似合う。
Whoa.
顔が優勝すぎる。
It's literally winning.
化粧上手で五条くんの時と違う。
I love how you can still tell who's who even
Yep.
in the cosplays.
Yep.
似合ってます。ぜひ一緒に写真撮ってください。
Yeah.
でもさての中学の学ラン姿が一致すぎてお色気役なのかなって当時本気で混乱してこれを見やこ
What? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
私コスプレをやめるつもりです。
Whoa.
いずれやめないといけないと。何か言われたの？誰かに何か言われたわけではありません。コスプレで子供の頃から憧れていた姿に慣れて必ず頭をよぎる。
Am I getting too old for this?
幸せっていつまでも続かないのよ。いつまで続けてい
How long it be allowed? Wow.
ずっと一人でコスしていて。
Oh.
Okay.
年上の
Yeah.
レイヤーさんとお話しする機会がなかったんです。
Right, you were in a little bubble. Yeah. Now you actually have encouragement.
なっても続けていいんだと。
Mhm.
わかりました。
Damn right it
当たり
is.
前のこと言って。
Yeah, why is...
年上の人
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no idea.
アイドルアニメのコスが好きなアラフォーのママさんだったり。
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yep.
ヒーローもののコスが
Right,
好きな
right.
10代ぐらいの
There we go.
若い時だけしかできないって言うけど、人生大人でいる時間の方がはるかに長い。
So statistically, they're...
Yeah, that's dumb.
ならいくつになっても続けていいし。
Right, you just have to balance it with all the other responsibilities that naturally come about, you know?
Right.
なくていいんだぜ。生命維持に必
Fuck yes!
そうそう。
Yes! Oh.
大人めちゃく
Yeah!
お金
Yep, yep. You have real money.
Yes, less free time though.
できることが増えるし。
The power of money!
Yep.
全然我慢できないとどんどん使っちゃって。趣味のために働いてるとは。
We are basically working for our hobbies. That's so real.
Yeah.
That's so real. Well, it's a lie to think that growing up is abandoning hobbies.
Right.
No, growing up is taking responsibility for the things that you want and need.
Yeah.
宮子さんたちへの気持ちわかります。
Wow.
俺も同じです。北川さんに言われたことはできる限りのことをして全て叶えると決めてます。
Okay.
Fun. Fun.
今日アキラさん来なかったんですね。あー来ちゃう。っていうか私アキラさん
Yeah.
に嫌われてる。
Fantastic.
Yeah.
カラオケでトイレから戻ってきた時、私がいた時は何も話さなかった。
Wow.
普通に話
Cool. Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
マリンちゃん、それはあなた嫌われてるの？相性ってあるし仕方ないわね。何にも面白くねえだろ。全然平気なんで大丈夫ですよ。
Yeah, maybe we should tell
Okay.
her then.
マリンちゃん。
Interesting. Interesting. I did not think that it would still be up in the air after this episode.
And we're just celebrating the idea that, yes, we're working for our hobbies,
That's
y'all.
right.
That's
Goddamn
why we're
right.
doing this, yes.
Why would you do anything different?
Life is passion, and thus we get money to survive, yes.
Yeah.
But also for our passion.
This is such a big reason of why I'm a nerd about money, because if you think about where you spend your money on things, right? That's like the ultimate system to gamify, so that you can spend it on the things that you really want to, you know?
Because sometimes you just can't. You just don't have
anything
absolutely.
left over. Yes.
But if you get to,
why
would you feel shame about that?
Right.
It's your life.
And why would you spend it on things that you don't want? You know? Like,
right.
It's dumb.
Right. But I like the idea that your hobby and your passion is necessary for survival.
Right.
I think a lot of people get really black and white about that and go, well, you don't need a hobby in order to not starve, you know? And it's like, no, totally. But in terms of like actual happiness and contentment.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
interesting.
That's an episode title.
Oh
Oh my gosh, y'all! This episode was so freaking wholesome.
As fuck.
I can't believe that they just leaned so much into the Miyako Suzuka. Just like, hey, you know, kid, I get it.
Yeah.
You might have some thoughts or what have you that are taking you in a different direction with this, but
don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Actually, adult life is freaking awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes, you're slaving away at your job because you're like, God damn it, I am gonna get to, experience, I don't know, movies or what have you. Like, I know someone that just watches movies constantly, and they're like constantly hunting for like movies that they haven't seen, and so they're like, that's absolutely, that's their thing. And sometimes they're like trying to figure out ways in order to make that movie watching experience like as close to the cinema
they get
possible.
They get the fancy plush chairs in the super dark room with the nice speakers or whatever.
Or they're just building and adding little bits to that constantly, and it's something that is their lifelong journey. What have you?
I figured out how to make the best popcorn, you know.
Or sometimes the things that you think of as like the adult things or what have you that are just responsible things, that's actually someone's passion, and so they are they're putting all their energy into making that be something that they do. And so a lot of the illusion from being a kid is that you'll have to basically have this like point where you slice everything that was the child stuff and you put it aside, and then you go into adulthood and you're like, now adult things. And there's a part of that is somewhat accurate.
Yes, kill the boy that the man may live and all that stuff.
But most of that is with your response to things, not the way that you view things necessarily.
Yeah,
like
that opening. So
there's a slight bit of nuance there.
For as wholesome as this episode was, that opening scene, what a quick and effective way to piss me off.
Oh my God, yes.
The idea that someone just goes to their bookshelf in their room and it's empty.
Just clears it all
Absolutely cleared out. And it's just, nope, we're getting rid of all of your stuff.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Puts it in their trash bins outside their house to be collected and not donated, mind you.
Yeah, that's the wild thing. You didn't even take it to some secondhand bookstore or whatever, right?
Like this is something that I've seen a lot in shame-based cultures and families specifically, where it's not that specifically we have some kind of like, oh, this thing is evil, it's wrong or what have you, but it's like you specifically should be, they're trying to rationalize it as like you should be doing other things, but actually like what those things are usually has no incompatibility with the thing that they were wanting them to stop doing.
You should be doing other things. Okay, that is a potential thing that is possibly valuable.
Possibly,
in that case, be a fucking parent and teach them the importance of it. these things you should only be doing when you're younger. Okay, but like actually why? If it's something that is embarrassing for you, like this just feels like some propagating the cycle of what happened to them kind of bullshit, where it's there was a point where, my parents did the equivalent to me or whatever, or I didn't have the confidence to actually have my own personality growing up, and so I just buckled to the trends of whatever, the popular kids were saying at school.
Go off!
Like the things that I would want to say to this person, like if given half the chance meeting them in real life, right? Like I'm glad I don't get that opportunity, because I would definitely go a bit unhinged about it.
Right.
But like,
Shame is just evil.
Right.
Like,
and what are they supposed to do? Like, you think that after that, when you ask them, oh, by the way, you haven't been getting manga, have you? As if they'd fucking tell you? Like, what's your goal here? Right?
Their characters aren't that deep, Jake.
No, I know. And
Their characters aren't that deep.
No, well, right. And the point is
anime is also, this is a commentary specifically, that anime and mangaka, not mangaka, are extremely looked down upon in some areas of Japan.
Oh, sure.
In the same way in which, I would say, for a period of time, maybe still...
Yeah, less so now. But
but I would say that cartoons and kid media, basically, is viewed as basically less than. We have, I would say also in Japan, pretty much the world wide over.
Yeah,
we've pretty much killed this notion.
Right. If people people still think that, they've to an extent been living under.
They're
a
the
rock.
minority.
Yeah, they are the minority.
They're the minority now. And they're not the majority.
And there are fantastic works of literature, media, whatever, that can easily like disprove that. Right. Make them look silly if they keep watching.
But because anime specifically is so powerful as a form of media in Japan, there's a lot of people that, as far as I know, are very like, oh, I don't want to be associated with that side of things, because then I get roped into all those other groups of people who are unemployed. They don't do anything with their lives or what have you. They degen to their XYZ or what have you.
Right.
All kinds of group lumping, think stupid stuff or what have you.
Yeah.
And I totally understand how, in a lot of ways, people, when they're going about in society and stuff, they don't want to be, for whatever reason, associated with groups or what have you, because then groups can basically attach labels to them. Yeah. Despite there are, yes, some groups out there, this is not what the show's talking about, but there are some groups out there that are actively harmful, evil, wrong groups and what have you. Yeah. This isn't that kind of a situation. This is a shame-based thing, specifically. And a lot of people are, yes, living in active shame regarding the group that they subscribe or prescribe to, basically. So it is great that this anime, specifically, this has been a message of the anime for a while now, but getting so specific with it, has been saying it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to have a niche hobby.
It's
okay to have an unpopular hobby.
Right.
It's okay to build a community around it and then share it. And it's also okay to be unapologetically marin about it.
Yeah. Right.
And maybe Akira, maybe it is actually that simple. Maybe the reason why Akira doesn't like Marin is that, Marin's personality is very vocal, very over the top.
She can tell that she's the person who holds the birthday parties for her favorite character.
Yes.
Like unironically.
And maybe because of some internalized shame, Akira cringes a little bit every time she does that kind of stuff.
Yes. I'd be cringing too, Like
I think some of us would, yeah. Maybe a little bit, yeah.
But it's about what is the thing that works for you. And so I love that I didn't actually recognize the other two characters when they showed up and they saw her getting the
what? You didn't?
The device thing? Not right away, because I was so captivated by
same.
No, I know.
Oh,
but I wasn't paying attention to them because it's the oh shit, this is like the worst thing that could happen for this girl, right? Like
I see.
She's doing the I look around, make sure no one's watching, right? I've had it drilled into me that basically like, no, this is degrading, this is shameful, whatever, but I still do like it, and so I'm gonna take like take initiative and take my agency back and all that stuff, and I'm gonna do this thing that I like, and then oh fuck, immediately people recognize me, right? Like that is, I am so sorry, right? And then oh hey, no, it's actually like you just made two best friends because they are really into it too.
Yeah.
And I love how when the thing happens that makes someone freak out, and I feel like this is a common thing in this show, it's not that people like them in spite of it or whatever, but that the concern that you had literally doesn't even come up.
Right, because that's not what this show's message is, basically. That's not what the point of it being made is. If they wanted to explore that kind of story specifically, this would not be my dress-up darling.
Right.
This would be, oh, the romance story between Gojo and Marin that can't basically progress too fast because, you know, there's friends that keep getting involved and pull things away. And thus, you know, this would be a story about drip feeding little bits of passion to you.
Oh, absolutely.
And not really allowing you to celebrate it.
Well, and there's an aspect of this where I almost feel like, yes, it's absolutely because this show is not about drama of people not accepting you or whatever, right? But it also feels like it's this like signal flare going up into the sky being like, hey, the fact that this show exists and is popular and all of that stuff, right? Like, you watching, you the viewer, you don't actually have to worry about it. It's not just we're going to go to this place of fiction where all the characters, happen to be people that are very accepting of it. Right. Really,
this is real life.
It's real life. You don't have a lot to worry about. Will there be the random assholes out there? Absolutely. But they are the exception rather than the rule.
Well, also just the idea that people, oh my gosh, most people are dealing with enough of their own shame to not have the energy to weaponize it against you. Like, I want to go out on the limb here and actually say that most of the people that you might even be thinking are shaming you for this actually aren't even shaming you, but you're shaming yourself through the way that you interpret their responses to things.
Sure. Yeah.
I think what actually happens is that people are often rather shocked when they meet someone that is unapologetically passionate.
Yes.
And that might be a way to reframe what's going on with Akira and Marin. It's not even that Akira hates Marin, and maybe even the friends don't fully understand it, too.
Okay.
But that Akira is cringing a little bit because her own internalized shame is being reminded here by the way that she can't stand seeing someone else do this. And this is extremely common.
Yes.
Because when in a society, people see others kind of leaping out and shining and doing things there, there is sometimes a response to either go, oh, I don't want to be seen as someone that stands out in that regard, or they're a little bit of their personality is a little bit more of a push down to be like, no, stop it. And they not really like shame you, but they kind of go, whoa, that's a little bit loud, or that's a little intense, or don't scare me like that. You just kind of jumped out there and did something wild. Sure. Yeah. There's nuance and a craft to displaying your passion in a way that makes your friends comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's, I would say, also a kindness.
Yes.
In a lot of ways, too.
Don't require them to be as giddy about your fictional character's birthday celebration as you are.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that being said, you will find your community, you will find your troop, if you will, who are not necessarily at the exact same level of passion as you, but are comfortable with you being at your level of passion. And again, that is not a thing necessarily that says anything about the way that they view you, because they are either at your level of passion or not. That just says, if anything, something about them. Just in terms of their confidence, their maturity.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
And it's also the thing of when someone does like be an asshole about it, right?
Yeah.
It absolutely says way more about their own maturity than it does about your thing. Now, that does not mean that it doesn't hurt if that happens.
Yes.
But that is universal and has no regard for the thing it is itself that they are then shitting on. Right? So, if you don't want to have people potentially shit on a thing that you're into, if you see someone shitting on a thing that other people are into, maybe don't hang out with those people quite as much.
Or just
Or call them out on
tactily don't share specifically your thing around that person. And they might get the hint that you're not actually willing to engage them beyond that acquaintance level connection, you know?
Right. Also, I will say, and this definitely feels like one of those like preaching to the choir kind of a things,
Yes.
because if you're watching our videos, you are comfortable with
this,
yeah,
most
right.
likely.
Like that's
I'm sure that there are some people that need to hear what this episode is basically saying, and I just want to encourage you to absorb it, integrate it.
If you need a reminder of that thing that you are pretty sure about, but don't necessarily have the most confidence in.
Yeah. I will say personally, this is not going to be a thing that you ever fully solve, but
Sure.
I think that you can make progress in it. I personally still have many, many areas in my life with regards to my passion regarding anime specifically that I still carry some shame regarding. I make it my active, conscious, daily, or at least weekly, focus to stamp out the shame little by little. Anytime it comes up, anytime it rears itself and says, this is something you need to waste your time worrying about or thinking about. It is hard, though, to do that alone.
Oh, yeah. And
And
especially...
thus you need a community of people to help you go into that. It can create a bubble situation, though,
Sure.
where you basically only engage with the
people in that community?
Well,
Yeah.
no. Only engage with people that are basically willing to accept your passion at its highest level. And I have found that is perfectly adequate. There is nothing wrong with that inherently.
Yep.
But there is something that is so thrilling and so fucking happy and fun for me specifically. This is my personality, so it might not be the same for you. But to share a passion with somebody and watch it infect them. Like, watch it take over them. To spread the good word of
The
Black
culture,
Lobelia or Blaze the anime. You know what?
Yep.
It fucking sucks sometimes, but when it works, oh my god, it's
great. Yes.
fucking amazing.
And
And some people thus are not meant to be promoters or sales people in this regard. But you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? You be your enjoyer self then. You know?
And I will also say, I know it's a once bitten and twice shy thing, but I worried more and stressed more growing up about people seeing that I was watching American Dragon Jake Long or Avatar The Last Airbender or anime or whatever on my laptop. Then I had people like actually like
shitting on you.
Actually shitting on me when I found it.
Yeah.
At most, what would happen is that they would maybe be surprised and comment on it. But what then I would end up doing is I would then translate that into they're shaming me for it when that's not what would be happening. And oftentimes they would even literally tell me that, hey, if you like that, that's awesome. But
they hated me.
Right. Yeah. Like,
what was his name? Goob or whatever?
Goob. You want to come to my house after the game, Goob?
They all hated me. You know? Yeah, that is your shame.
Right.
Basically taking what is actively an opportunity for connection and shared passion and killing it because maybe you've internalized something from your past.
Once bitten, twice shy, right? But don't worry about it, and also don't be down on yourself for it, right? Because there can absolutely then be the thing of the...
It's still going to happen.
Well, I'm getting down on myself because these, I'm imagining that these people...
It's kind of what Marin had with her whole thing of maybe shaming herself for thinking that Gojo was going to have sex with her the other night.
Oh, sure.
And thus she's like, wait, now I'm all depressed. Now I'm all out of it and stuff. And then it's like, wait, no. That's not me. That's not Marin. Come on.
Shake it off.
Shake it off. Yeah.
And so
sometimes you need to reset. But
and
God, I love these two ladies just helping our idiot teenagers basically.
Our idiot teenagers. And I love that for we're going to do a surprise and it's like, oh no, this is obviously going to go bad.
It's
And
another example of this
and
as
it
well.
does,
Yeah.
and it does, and I like that it has that in there of, hey, don't just spring something on someone.
Right.
Not everybody likes surprises.
Don't just throw your anime body pillow into people's faces and demand that they not go
Right.
like, what is going on, you know?
Or if someone has an anime body pillow, don't throw them an anime body pillow, party or whatever, because, right? They very much might not like that, right? But the idea that then,
yeah.
because they're adults, they're able to be like, okay, yes, absolutely, our bad. So sorry.
Yeah.
Could we pitch this to you? We don't have to take pictures or anything like that. We have some things that we do. I think I might recognize some of your insecurities. I have a lot of those same ones too. I have things that I do that actually take care of that.
Yeah.
Would it be okay if we showed those to you? Like
That was so masterfully handled.
I loved it.
I also loved the joke of like, hey, you might think that like adult life is where the hobbies go to die or what have you, but actually adult hobby stuff
get
is the
money.
best because
Like-
money. And it's just like wait. Maybe I'm in credit card debt a little bit, but
Yeah.
but I'm being responsible with it enough.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm now actually able to do my really cool hobby thing.
When I
It's awesome.
got my first summer job and then came back and I had like money, right?
Money,
Even if it's not
yeah.
like adult money, right? But it was like real job money.
Real
you
job
know?
money. Because you didn't have expenses really as a kid.
No.
Yeah.
And being able to come back and be like, I'm going to go into the Lego store and I'm going to find, maybe not the biggest because I was, I was
Right.
going to save that money.
Yeah, but you're really
know,
into Legos
But
as a
I
teenager.
could be
Yeah.
like, yes, I'm going to buy that 10 to 4, Lego
Yeah.
set. And I'm going to build it, and that is a thing that was unattainable for me, as
Completely
a
unattainable before
child,
that.
right? But guess what?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Here you go.
It's mine now.
Yeah,
Like,
I used to collect Star Wars tabletop miniatures, and
yes.
my thing specifically was I was a fucking gambler, degenerate, booster pack opening little slut.
Yep,
I would
yep.
I would gobble up booster packs, and any bit of money that I had for that, I loved it so much. And then they were basically toys. They were basically little toys and stuff.
Yep.
There was a game surrounding it too. But no, I was basically every once in a while in my room assembling little battle setups of all my miniatures
there
and
with you,
things.
yeah.
And and it was great. And having little stories in my head of my Star Wars fan fiction and stuff. And oh my God, if any of my friends saw what I was doing, I'd be like, no,
Right.
this is a very serious, sweaty board game,
Yep.
which is nerdy, but not weird dork shit, So like it's not as bad, Like
Also,
oh my gosh.
also little hack for any of the teens or people still in school watching this.
Sure.
Check with your teacher first. But sometimes you
Yes.
can get creative with, say, writing assignments that you get, and you can submit fan fiction as your writing assignment. Because if they just say it needs to be, this long and contain this kind of grammar structure, there's no reason that couldn't be, continuing the story of KOTOR 1 and what did happen to Revan. Like,
I mean, you
could do pretty much whatever you wanted,
yeah,
right?
there's a lot of ways in which you can be rewarded, even as a kid, for leaning into your hobby in a way that works like this. I would say another example of this is basically any opportunity that you have to basically teach the skill associated with your hobby, like teaching it specifically. There's usually some kind of aspect where there's someone much younger than you that would need somebody to kind of not like tutor them, but basically like showcase exactly how this thing works. And in a totally safe, like not even like monetized like kind of setup here.
Oh,
but
yeah.
That's the kind of thing where for me it was all about reading fiction. I love stories. I love stories so much. I love books. I love TV. I love any kind of reading stuff in that regard. And I started gushing and talking about that a lot when I was like 15, basically, around that point. Yeah. And I had an opportunity, basically, to help out a kid who was, he was special needs. And he was basically incapable of learning to read.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so their parents basically reached out to my parents, and they're like, hey, would Caleb be willing to help our kid when he's off of school and stuff with his reading homework? The way he talks about reading sounds like the kind of thing that would actually be able to help
Yeah.
because he's talking about stories that this kid likes. Like, he
okay.
actually likes those stories and stuff as
yeah.
well.
Shared
So
passion.
in a weird
yeah.
way, because I was interested in cartoons and stuff that was like
Right.
actually
because you were a bit of a dork.
because
it
I was a bit of a dork, it actually like made sense, and so
Mm-hmm.
I became a very short. That's only like was a thing for
Mm-hmm.
like a month, but I was a very short temp tutor at basically giving this kid a jolt of passion about reading, despite it being extremely hard for him to grok mentally.
Right. Uh-huh.
And I don't know how much lasting impact I had, but he went from being like, I will not do this. I hate it.
Right, because it's so discouraging when it's like trying to do something.
I'm
and-
failing
yeah.
my classes
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think there was an element of dyslexia
Oh, okay.
involved as well, potentially. But because I was able to be patient enough and actually like get him through this, but also focus on the stories that he actually wanted to read, like focus on the
Right,
things
that
that
way
he's
it's
actually
the
interested in.
Oh, hey, it's hard, but it's something you enjoy.
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah, that completely
made it,
changes the ballgame.
It made it something where he could then enjoy these stories, but not have to be using the TV necessarily. Because he was
okay.
young enough that the parents didn't want him basically just sitting in front of the TV all day.
Sure.
But they'd be like, oh, if you're reading, like, basically, like little comics, basically, like there was superhero stuff and things like that. He's like, yeah, you want to read about, Batman or Spider-Man or what have you?
Right.
Yeah, we'll absolutely
Yeah.
try and get you opportunities to at the library or what have you get some comics or something like that, or some little like kid friendly graphic novels and
Sure.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, okay, this makes it easier to where I can do that. And because there were so many pictures and very few words actually involved there,
Right.
it was just those blocks of text that he actually like needed.
Yeah, the occasional
Sorry,
speech
I'm going
bubble
off
or
on a little
whatever.
bit of a tangent here, but I feel like there is someone out there that needs to hear you passionately express your
Right.
passion.
yeah. The
like-
fact that Akira was getting
Ugh.
the turn thing, right?
Yes, right.
If those two hadn't commented and been like, oh, hey, like, because they were effectively strangers to her, right?
Yes,
like, she
yes.
recognized them and knew that they went, to her school and all that stuff, but, like, they weren't friends.
No.
That one action from them had a profound impact on Akira's life.
To the point where now she's like, they're my best friends. I would do
Right.
anything. I would die for them.
And,
like-
and made it so that now she can actually feel confident engaging with this hobby that was so precious and important to her.
that
so-
she newly got into as well.
Right.
Because she didn't have access to that.
And so
Growing up.
let that be some encouragement to be confident in that weird niche hobby, because you never know when someone needs something like that.
Yeah, and it could literally be a thing where it goes beyond all kinds of boundaries and borders as well, because the little girls who were excited about the gachapon little pole there kind of triggered Akira to
Yeah, and
look
be
at
like,
that way and go like, oh, that's the
right, I
anime.
do like
that's
those.
that's the thing
Yeah.
that I like.
Yeah, you know
And
what?
then had
Yeah.
her actually go over there, and if she hadn't have gone over there because those girls didn't
Yeah.
excitedly
Butterfly
share about
effect
that there,
and- yep.
she wouldn't have necessarily been able to be friends with that. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't know. You don't know. Oh my gosh.
And so,
Yeah.
yeah.
So let's get into the drama next episode.
Yeah, let's get
because
into the
let's
drama.
find out what it is about Marin's personality, or what she's done in the past, maybe, that's
Right.
causing Akira to want to avoid her. I love that Sajuna or Juju is like, well, I mean, your personality is like pretty like, and
No,
the way in
well,
which
she just-
Marin just kind of laughs it off, like, yeah, that's true. And the adults are like, wait, but that's
God
actually
damn.
not nice at all. Like, why are you
Yeah.
laughing about that? Like,
Right.
she just said something kind of mean, and it's like, like, oh man,
never know.
I'm excited, but yeah, all right. Y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel, see if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all next time.